Hello, hi, hola, handle and greeting. You already know the title. This is a very specialized video for users of Blender. I'm all the way up to 2.9. I don't know why sometimes MTree doesn't work for 2.83. I cannot help you with that, I'm sorry. But 2.9, it does work. If you follow what I showed you here in Windows 10, other operating systems, if you know the answer, leave a comment below with the path people would take to find this, the folder for Modular Tree for Blender. It says for Blender 2.8. What I hear is the developer is working on a standalone C++ application. As a result, has just sort of left the development of this thing alone. I wanted to tell you how you could go into resources and drop your own photograph into the leaves textures folder and then use that photograph in the provided materials.blend file to create a brand new leaf that will show up in MTree for Blender. These are the three leaves that MTree provides. This is the layout that materials.blend was left behind. I had chosen the serrate leaf and created a new object and then used its material nodes to decorate my own. And then when it came to talking about that dogwood leaf and instructing Blender to use it instead of anything else, because by default it was using this, I simply changed that piece and left everything else the same. So I did copy the style that the original author has done. They've used triangles, a bunch of tries, not quads, and I did my best. And so there it is. That's my dogwood leaf, and it kind of has the slight upward bend. Some of them are low, some of them are high, whatever the case. And I even restore this to a 90-degree top orthographic view. So those are now the four that I have. When you click on one of the original three and press F2 to examine the object name and rename it, it's lowercase. Why change convention? I made mine lowercase. The twig node does not include twigs. It is just the leaf and the stem of the leaf. With a lowercase name, I made sure to save it, and the image is in the right spot. And now the object exists. Back to this. We have done good by MTree, and now we take a look at the nodes folder. The file in question in the nodes folder can be opened with Notepad. We look at the twig node in its entirety. I'm not a Python code guy, like HTML, CSS. That's it. I stopped there. But I was able to find the leaf type. And the items are listed in this way, and it's a Python way. I can't fully explain this blank space, I forget. But I copied everything after a comma all the way to the next comma. Copy. And then I pasted it. But I changed the words to what I needed. Dogwood, dogwood. If you want the default to be what you made, dogwood, you could do that. If you've got 20 or 30 to choose from, you'd probably benefit from doing that. Now that is saved, and Blender is closed, by the way. You have to reopen Blender, and once you get into the shading workspace and Shift F3 a couple of times to get into the MTree editor type, you can create that new tree, and for properties, create the MTree. Shift A for access to the new nodes. Look for your twig node, and look what's there. Dogwood is not only there, but dogwood could be chosen from the list, and everything else is as you expect it to be. You know, and I know, that I made it only one color, and that I made it without twigs. And here it is, just the leaf, the stem. We're going to do a couple of MTree videos because I've figured a lot of little details out about this MTree, which is really cool. The rest is all you, man. Leave comments down below if you have advice for other users or for me, so that we can do even more with MTree if what I hear is true, then the developer is going to have a standalone application eventually. So blend on, and thanks for watching.